So hello everyone, and wishing all of you a very happy Women's Day from me, from the entire team of The Other Song. So I'm here today as I was requested by my digital team who looks after the Facebook that I should come on this day and make this appearance and maybe share some experiences which I have learned from my association with The Other Song. But before we get into it, I want to share with you something very interesting that I heard in the morning today. I was sharing a cab with a lady and she works at the Bhavans College, and she shared a news of the birth of twin girls at the age of 26 weeks, and both the girls are doing absolutely fine, and the gynec said that the chances of survival of a twin child at this premature time is probably 0.5% in females but 0.1% in males. And we said that it's amazing, to see that females have this innate strength to fight against all odds even before we come to life. So it was very inspiring to hear that. And it really builds your strength and confidence, not in yourself, but in all of you. So coming back to the reason why we are here, and there was a few days ago, I also came across a very inspiring talk by a lady called Sheryl Sandberg. She's the COO of Facebook. And she spoke about why do we have such few women as leaders, and the title itself was quite interesting to me. And when I heard that talk, the most eye-opening fact that I got to know was that there is a study which says that women systematically underestimate their abilities, that women never negotiate. This is a study where they've seen a majority of females doing that. And I said to myself that yes, that's true. It's been true for me also. I have done that to myself as well. And probably this is an opportunity where I could come and share some experiences, some humble moments which I've had in my life. Probably it will help you too. So coming back to The Other Song, and yes, which has been quite a life-transforming journey, not just for patients and students, but also for all of us who work here with absolute dedication and honesty and alignment to the vision. So I think I should take you back down the memory lane, which is sometime in 2010, and that was the time when I was working with Dr. Shankaran at his clinic, and I was largely into practice, and I had also helped him in developing some of the ideas of the sensation method, and the book on reptiles was just published, and we had a whole plan to start the book on spiders, so everything was in place. And then suddenly one day as we were having lunch, Sir mentioned to me that the Homeopathic Research and Charities, which was largely conducting weekend seminars and one-off big seminars in a year, is now planning to set up a school, and that school primarily aims to provide systematic education to postgraduates and graduate students, not just from India but across. And it felt like a great idea and also a need of the hour. And then he went on saying that the trustees feel that I should take over the kind of management or the leadership of the school. And it was such a moment, because of course you were taken aback because it's not in the scheme of your things. And I was just 34 at that time, and I really had no idea what would it be to become a dean of an organization, of an international school. So I so much wanted to believe that it was a joke, but it wasn't. And then I told him that I think it's not my cup of tea, and probably you should look for someone else. But he said, no, we feel that you should do it, and probably you should take a month's time and think over it. How does it feel to you? So I did that. And the first thing which I want to share with you is that as a person, while I'm extremely determined about whatever I take up, and as I said, I'll give my 100%. I'll give my 100% dedication and loyalty, and I'll always be aligned to the cause. But also, I'm also very open to new possibilities, new challenges, and you can say just new opportunities that come my way. I would suggest that you be too, because any new possibility is also an opportunity for you to explore the hidden treasures or the hidden secrets that lie within you. And unless we don't take up a new possibility, explore that hidden treasure within you and create something out of it. And that creation, when you look back at it, it's probably the biggest happiness that you can have for anything in the world. And definitely it boosts your confidence to take up bigger and bigger challenges. So that was the first thing which I felt, and I still believe so strongly into it, that you are always meant to be doing things what you are meant to do. So just be open to it. So then we started, and then now it's 2018. It's like 7.5 years since we started, and definitely the transition from a clinician, from someone who was into research, into administration, into management, into people management has definitely not been easy. And especially I feel yes, because I was too young, and sometimes I felt because I also was a female, and probably I could not stand up for certain things that I should have. But yes, with time I learned to do that. And the other thing what I also learned is that we all know that as females we have bigger possibility or bigger ability to multitask and to prove ourselves much bigger than males. So one thing I decided was that I need to be easy on myself. You know, if I take up too much stress, then I'm not enjoying the process. I'm not enjoying the results. So the most important is just be easy. Don't take too much stress. Whatever is going to happen will happen. If you give your 100% to it, then at least you're satisfied with that. So in that process, one thing which really helped me handle the stress, or you can say get into this mode of easiness, was by adopting a healthy lifestyle. So my next message to all of you, men and women, is that I sincerely urge everyone, if you can pledge, at least on this day, to adopt a healthy lifestyle, which means mindful eating, exercise of any kind that makes you happy, and meditation. And I can swear by it because I know it has helped me tremendously, and it still helps me, and it gives me so much strength and confidence and a certain calmness to handle the pressures which increase every day. You know, life is full of challenges, life is full of surprises. So you cannot control the external circumstances, but what you can definitely control is your inner strength and your inner mechanism to handle these stresses. So this was the other thing which I learned. The next thing which was also very important for me is that you know, we all love to be appreciated, and we really like praises for things that we do. But it's probably very hard for us to stand up and take the onus for the wrongs that happen. Maybe not the wrongs, but for things that don't go as per our expectations. So courage and standing up and taking responsibility for what you do is one thing which I learned, which I feel is very important for me to share with you. And yes, the next thing is that anything that you do, anything, be it work, practice, even as simple as buying grocery, I think one needs to be really passionate about the things that you do. And there has to be a sense of excitement about anything that you take up. And for me, I love homeopathy since the time I was a student. And the love just grows every day. Every day as you see results from simple cases like cold, cough, fever, to even challenging cases. It just surprises you. And you really don't want to stop loving the science. And I do it because I'm extremely passionate about it. Be it practice, be it writing books, or be it now looking after the school. I feel that the system has a lot to give back to the society. So that's one thing. And on this note, I also want to share that there have been many students, especially females, while they had the required passion and the love for the science, yet for obvious reasons, they had to drop out from the system, like marriage, kids, domestic reasons, and so on. And it's a huge loss. And I personally feel that you have invested 5.5 years of your precious time into the medical school. And yes, maybe for reasons you had to drop out, but there's always a second chance. And I firmly believe that when there is a second chance, you should take it up. And if you still have the passion to practice homeopathy, if you still have the necessity to reinvent yourself, and if you still have the zeal to heal, then come back to the system, because we are coming up with an opportunity for females, especially those who have dropped out from the system, to refresh their knowledge, to refresh what you have acquired in your 5.5 years of medical school. And maybe it will help you set up your practice, maybe not full-time, maybe part-time, or maybe just, medicate your kids, your family. But it's essential because the system really needs good homeopaths, and it's a need of the hour. So this program, which we are planning in the month of May at the Other Song for 6 days, and it's especially for females, I'm sure it will encourage you. It's going to reignite the spirit within you, and as I said, it's going to reignite the zeal to heal within you. So take best of this opportunity if you can, right? It's also in the month of May, so you're off your other responsibilities. And if you need any more information, please feel free to get in touch with us. So that's about it from me from now, and looking forward to seeing you again very soon, and wish you all the best. Thank you.